Yes.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Doom's birthday. Make sure you go and wish him happy birthday over on the community. Yay! This is episode 112 of the Weekly Wrap-Up. This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Tuesday afternoon at midnight, and we bring it to YouTube every Wednesday as the Weekly Wrap-Up. That's this right here.
Is it?
You found it.
Hey!
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go.
Put your feet up. Mom's trying to vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Put your tootsies up.
Mom,
Put 'em
trying
up
to
on the
listen to the
left.
podcast.
Stop killing your pets.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
Be Treble. Come on, man. We love Fluffy. Right? Mr. Cape Canaveral. We like Per Benjamin. Stop killing your pets.
Oh, we do like Per Benjamin.
Every Thursday is PlayStation VR
Theater.
And every Friday is Viewer Takeover when we let you, the loyal game cats, take over the show. Did you see that cat? Did you see
yes.
that cat?
Yes.
You saw that cat? Well, then you should know that it's Moocrusjunk Adopt a Cat Week here on PSVR without parole. That cat is named Tansy. Tansy's a calico cat, about 1 to 2 years old. Sweet and cuddly mama looking for a forever home. She does well with other cats, but not sure about dogs. Very friendly, snuggly cat. If you're interested in adopting Tansy, beautiful calico cat, make sure you check out the description of this video and you can contact Moocru22 and find out how she can be all yours.
Meow.
Disclaimer!
Yeah. Oh, the
weekly,
disclaimer. Here
weekly
we go.
Wrap-Up is part and parcel of the Midnight Gamescast, thus guilty by association of being a conversational podcast.
True
Meaning
story.
that this is our chance, us three and you out there, the loyal Gamecats,
Wow.
to hang out, talk, and have fun. If you do not agree with the above terms as stated by Without Parole LLC, then please exit the aircraft on either side of the aircraft. Or slide that little slider on the bottom of the screen ahead, roughly 8 goddamn minutes. As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, the king of all VR kings. It's Jeremy Dead Body King.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Dead Body King.
Dead Body King.
Dead Body Finder King.
Oh,
Not
I said
Dead
Dad Body.
Oh. Dad Body. Yeah, that's a thing now. Right?
It's just an excuse for everyone to be fat.
A belly. That's the belly, right?
It's being out of shape.
I'm sorry, I thought that was a beer belly.
That's what it used to be. Now it's a dad belly, I guess.
So instead
So
of
it's like
saying,
same thing.
Instead of saying,
guess
hey, I'm
so,
out of
yeah.
shape, you go, hey, I have a dad bod.
Yeah, check it out. You know. Well.
And to my left, your right, my future grave companion, it's Michelle Baracchione.
I thought you said no to that.
Yeah, you convinced me.
Oh, fantastic.
You were
Well,
like,
now maybe I don't
you were
want
like,
to be next
fuck
to you in
my
a grave.
kid, fuck my husband.
That's
I
what
want
I
to be buried
said.
next to Brian for all eternity.
None of that happened.
No.
Not at all.
I'll
No.
bring flowers to you guys' graves. Just
And you think you're going to outlive us?
Seriously,
Yeah.
you're the first to go.
No, see, that's the funny part about it all.
That's the funny part?
Yeah, like you'll be like, how did he live through all of that?
I don't know, man. I think Gene
Yeah.
H is going to take you down. Right? He's going to come out of
That's
nowhere.
right, yeah.
He's going to take you down like the cokehead you are.
Oh, yeah.
Not the cokehead, let's be honest. All right, guys.
No.
Let's get some housekeeping out of the way.
Housekeeping? Hey, don't.
Wait.
You didn't know I was going to do that.
I know everything
no,
you're going
not
to do
at
when you're
all.
going to do it. Make sure you head on over to our community on the PlayStation 4. You know that thing that's connected to your PlayStation VR? The thing that, wirelessly receives
Follow the wire.
controller input, right? Connect to your TV. Yeah, go over there. Next to where it says
Go over there.
settings and trophies and all that good stuff. There's a little tab that says communities, and make sure you head on over there and search for PSVR Without Parole Game Cats, and you will
Cats beyond
find
word.
our little community over there. 1,500 strong?
1,500 strong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you can comment on the videos,
Yes.
but there's an endless ongoing discussion there.
Yep.
Conversations under the videos die after a day or two.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That conversation's never dead.
No. You can say hello to Dr. Doom, too.
And wish him a happy
And
birthday.
wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doom.
Confetti again.
birthday.
Never Dead. Was that a Konami game or something from like PS last generation?
Never dead.
This is a game, right?
I don't
Never
know.
Dead. Maybe it wasn't Konami, but it was. It
Be
was.
Googling that.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad, I think.
Wow.
I never played it. It just looked awful.
Yeah.
What else? What other housekeeping? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click thumbs up. You gotta like this video so we know that you like it. If you don't like it, then
please.
Just get out of here. We
Yeah.
don't actually
I
need to
hate
know
when we
that
get
you don't
those
like
like
it.
2 dislikes.
Oh, 2. It's like a good, like,
Yeah, we get a lot more than 2 these days.
3 to 9. I would say, on average, anyway.
The more dislikes we get, the more proof that more people are watching.
Yeah.
Hooray, that's true.
And hating.
Totally fine with that.
That's
Right?
okay.
I don't know. We should talk about video games. Is that a thing?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, last week we got a ridiculous amount of video games for PlayStation VR.
Yep.
First and foremost, we got the Abduction VR patch. And as I think
The long-awaited patch.
the long-awaited 8 goddamn months. And as I've stated a few times, I think that Abduction, very good game.
No.
This patch, I don't think this is the way to play it. I don't think VR is the way to play this game. So if you're interested in like a mist-style point-and-click adventure game, by all means, go download this game and have fun with it. But if you're waiting for the PlayStation VR version to be good, you might have a bit of a wait on your hands.
Long wait.
Was it really just last week that Cool Painter came out?
It was just last week. Yeah.
Holy
Yep.
crap.
I remember getting home Tuesday and instantly downloading it.
Fantastic. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on that, Jeremy.
Damn it.
Oh, you didn't do scissors this time.
I knew he was going to do scissors.
What?
Yeah, right? Because
That was
I'm omniscient.
Yep, well, I'm going to change that next time. Never again am I going to lose.
I don't know. You're gonna
Never again are you
Never
gonna
again
lose?
am I
You're
gonna
gonna
lose.
freeze under pressure.
Yeah, I might
You're gonna
go to scissors.
Scissors. I forget what it was.
Is that how you scissors?
Is that what you
What's
think?
that?
Well, yes. Anyways.
What else did we get on?
Somebody did comment that they said they like why we love PSVR better because there's no awkward sex jokes over there. I was like, well, teach his own.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cool Painter VR was awesome. So I hope we're going to hear about your experience with that in a moment. We also got 2MD VR Football, which is strangely, I love this game, and I don't even like
Yeah, you did
football.
like that game.
Yeah, very fun arcade experience. Then we also got Mega Dimension Neptunia V2R, which is
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that they re-released this game as a VR game, and even putting like VR technically in the title.
Yeah.
It's the same game with like a better graphics engine or something, and with just the smallest amount of VR content ever.
Yeah.
It was like kind of a disappointment. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to reviewing that thing because how do you review it? You're like, oh, here's 5 minutes of VR content.
The VR section looked nice.
Is it worth
Spoilers.
$60?
Yeah, right.
Probably not.
Oh wow.
Those games became not really worth the $60 price tag, I think.
From the very first one.
I bought the first, then I grabbed the second, that was it. Kind of like the Atelier Iris games. Do you remember those?
Yeah, there's so many of those.
So many. I stopped after like the 6. I'm like, they're all the same game. I just don't like them anymore. I stopped, I think, after the third.
So $60 for like 5 minutes of
VR content. There's a full Japanese full JRPG there.
Right.
You know, but like that's not, if you're buying it for the VR content, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're buying it because you like Idea Factory style games, by all means, go pick it up. You won't be disappointed with the game, but it's,
lacking content in VR.
It's lacking VR content for sure. And then this week, one of those strange weeks for PlayStation VR where we didn't really get anything new, except for the Apex Construct demo, which I believe actually it's not new as of today, but it did come out since the last time we talked. Free. Go check it out. Apex Construct, a fantastic game. I actually never finished it.
I played quite a bit of that one as well. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very good. You played it too?
I did. I didn't end up finishing it either, though.
Yeah.
I want to go back and finish it, though.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
It was.
Yeah.
I feel like I barely even started it. I feel like I spent like 2 hours with it, and I don't think it's maybe like 5 hours or something. 6
Yeah, I didn't
Find
get
out what
very long into it.
Father
as
and
well.
mother are up to, right?
Right?
Oh, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
And Father had like a
move controls.
Batman voice.
Yeah.
So
Very
weird.
Batman voice.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. And I think we also got the news that is coming to retail soon as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
All right. What do you think, Michelle?
I think we should begin this episode the way we begin every episode with a little game of should we or shouldn't we. We put 90 seconds on the clock up on the counter the way that Jeremy likes it.
I don't know what sound to do today. It's very humid out.
Can we use your phone for the timer?
And we have 90 seconds to tell you what we have been playing or watching and whether you should as well be playing or watching our loyal game cats.
Meow.
Yep. Tansy, the loyal game cat.
Tansy.
Yes. All right. Who's going first?
Jeremy, on your mark.
Sure.
Get set and go.
So, moseyed on to the PlayStation store.
You scissored over there.
Yeah, I scissored over there. And I made a purchase out of my own pocket. No freebie or anything. So I bought Super Amaze Balls.
Right on.
All over my face. I had to. I mean, it was at my price point, $4.99. So I bought it and I started to play it originally. So I'm sitting there. I have the regular controller in my hand, and I see the Move controller sitting up here in like space, and I'm like, what the fuck? I got to use the Move controllers. So I grabbed the Move controllers, and
What the fuck?
so yeah, I was already slightly annoyed for some strange reason because I was just comfy and they weren't turned on and they were over there, so I had to get up, grab them. So long story short, playing the game. You know, at first, very frustrated. I'm grabbing the things and I'm moving it, and it was like I kept having the ball fall off, and I'm like, oh my god, this is bullshit. I'm like, all right, Jeremy, calm down, bring it down a level. So I'm grabbing the things that, you know, because it has the track for the marble. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you've all played this game. I'm like
I've
the last
played this
for
game.
all of these games, you know. Yep. So I grab it, I stop moving the thing around, getting the hang of it, and I think it's fun. But I don't know if my house is... I think my distance between my couch and my TV is not wide enough. Because I have a lot of tracking issues.
And stop.
And can I explain the tracking issues?
Please.
So so I was standing up while playing this game because I had to get those fucking Move controllers. So I'm standing there.
Like I'm standing already. I might as well keep
just
standing.
Keep it going. So I'm playing with the board like right here, and I'm moving around, and it's neat. It's working. But the controllers are moving out of the radius where they kind of just don't register, and they're kind of like doing weird things. And I find that when I grab it, sometimes when I move the board slowly, it'll jerk and the ball will fly right off, even though I'm just pressing the button to try to maneuver it around slowly. So as I'm trying to do slow movements, sometimes it's jerky, you know, where it does that VR kind of thing where you watch, you know, when you watch a review of a VR game, it kind of has the jerky movements sometimes because it's very... sensitive. So anyways, the ball jumped off the track quite a bit.
Where's your camera placed?
It's above my TV.
Okay. And how many feet back from the camera do you think you are?
I would say I should be.
How many feet? Not are you? How many? Not should be. How many are you?
I'm about 6, I would say.
About 6 feet.
Yeah.
And the camera's just above eye level, kind of pointed down slightly.
Yeah.
It's exactly my setup, and I don't have these issues.
Yeah, see, I have a lot of light
underneath the TV.
Yeah.
And I don't have that issue either.
Not just because it's bright, because it's right next to the sliding.
Yep, Des has a strange issue where at a certain point during the day, the light comes through the window, like through the door, like you know those little windows at the top of the door.
Yeah.
It comes right through that. Like there's no little blind for that,
right.
And it hits the wall right behind him and creates a red circle.
Oh no!
So anytime he's playing with a Move controller, the camera has no idea at that point during the day what the hell is going on.
Yeah,
and so
it's funny how that works.
Right, so he discovered this really obscure problem. So you might have a strange problem like that you're unaware of.
I do. There's times where it'll literally tell me there's too much light from another source, and then I'm supposed to block it off.
Literally never had that statement ever pop. Let me look at my apartment. It's darker than dark.
Yeah.
That would be. Now, I think it's my turn.
It is.
On your mark, get set, and go.
So last night, I was trying to, I knew that Dr. Doom was going to have a little birthday gathering.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I went over. Like it was getting late. It was past midnight. I was just finishing up my litter box, and I was like, all right, I got to stop in at least and say hi, and at least if I'm not going to play sports bar, at least be part of the chat. And I dropped in and I saw all the people that were online in my friends list, and part of Doom's birthday chat gathering, were a bunch of people I was familiar with, like God Cannon. I've got a list here. Head Roadie, Joe Monahan, Axel Magic, Ghost 0885, and me. And so
I was gonna say, you're gonna say that one, yeah.
I'm on the list. But of course, Doom was nowhere to be found. It was at least an hour past the beginning of his birthday bash, and he was offline. So we're like, okay, well, what are these guys doing? And they were all playing Preda Vendetta Rising. Right?
Really?
Oh yeah, and because God Cannon, this is his game, right?
Yeah.
And he's got like a little crew of people who are like always grinding with him, right? So what they go every night, they go in and they just go through the boss raids, and they like bring people with them, right? So it's like they just go in, like so they're like, hey Brian, come with us and let's do this. I basically would go into a boss rush,
yeah,
right? and the other 2 would take down the boss, and I would just stand in the back
And gain the experience.
and get the XP.
Nice. Did you get to get any of the loot, or is it just because they participated they get?
all you get RP raid points.
Oh, okay.
And with RP, you're able to buy things and do whatever. And it is the fastest way to level up in Preda. Now, it was fun because after a while you just get sick of hanging back.
Yeah.
Right.
These
I haven't played Preda in a while.
Yeah, and here's the issue. Like the boss. Okay, a few things. These bosses, like if you were actually at the proper skill level, it should take you like 3 or 4 minutes to beat, right? They take a while. It's like a huge life bar, and it's like one of those where it's like the first life bar is yellow, and underneath it's a blue one, and underneath that's a green one, and you're like, this is gonna take all day.
Yeah.
But so I'm standing back there, and these guys are killing the boss in like under 15 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Right, because that's how long they've been doing this. They just go in
And
every
you're like,
single day,
Jesus, how are you doing this?
grind, and
Yeah.
this is what they do. And so they take people with them. They're like, hey, let's get some new people who are playing Preda who might otherwise get sick of the grind, because you guys know how long this grind takes. You can easily spend 50 hours playing this game and not even beat the first world, right? But these guys like take people in and they go, come with us, hang out with us for a couple hours, and we're gonna get you.
We'll
up
get
to
you where you
speed,
need to be.
right?
Yeah.
And you can
Yeah.
just kind of like jump
Nice.
way ahead. And so that you can actually enjoy the game rather than just like be frustrated by its like core mechanics.
Did you only
Which
go through
can
once,
absolutely
or a
get
couple raids with
frustrating.
them?
Oh
too.
no! So like I said, the raids only take like 15 seconds with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many we went through. But it was cool because I got to hang back and talk to them. It was 20, 30 minutes, and I got to hang back and like talk to them and the whole group. It's funny because Joe Monahan was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've talked to Joe plenty of times, and so I wasn't really talking to him. I was trying to talk to God Cannon, and then I was like, and then after the game was when I left the chat, I was like, wait a minute. No, I've actually never talked to Joe Monahan because I've just seen his viewer takeover video,
Right.
Yeah.
and so I knew what he looked like, I knew what he sounded like,
You
Yeah.
just assume that like you.
and I was like,
Yeah.
I feel like somebody I'm intimately familiar with,
Right.
Yeah,
That's
and
so
so it's so weird that like I consider these people friends, and people
Yeah.
I feel like I go way back with Joe,
Yeah.
even though it's like
Never
Like, wait a
actually
minute, I've
talked
never
to
even
you.
talked to him before.
our communication is very one-sided.
Yes.
It's him
Comments.
watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, and it was cool to hang out with God Cannon and his crew, and they are talking to the Preda developers like constantly.
Wow. Right.
These guys were about to like jump ship and be like, we only sold 2,000 copies, we're out of here. But because of these guys, they and their commitment to the game, Ilion is like hard at work, and like they're planning on implementing a bunch of updates for this game.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How many
We
levels?
definitely
So you're
should have
saying
waited
I-
for these side
I know,
missions.
right?
Way better.
Yeah.
How many levels?
So you're
did
saying
you
we should
gain
go
through
back to
run?
the
Not
back
much,
to Preda,
not
huh?
much. It's like, but it was what I need to do is when I have more time in the week, I need to go back and hang out with them more, and because there's they were telling me like you need to buy this legendary weapon and you need to buy this health belt.
Well, they
And-
definitely seem to be the people to hang out with if you want to improve
Absolutely.
in this game.
And if you are interested in hanging out with these guys, definitely friend God Cannon, all one word, on Facebook, on the PlayStation Network, and he also his YouTube channel is like pretty much devoted to Preda. So like if you need like any tips or whatever advice, head on over there and check it out. God Cannon, the Game Cat, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
Nice.
that was a lot of information. By the way, Preda, definite should we? If you haven't bought Preda yet, $20, go buy it.
Didn't we talk about it last week too? We haven't talked about
On
it in a
Viewer
while, and I think
Takeover
that
because it only sold 2,000 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go buy Preda though. Highly recommended. And if you're frustrated, then these guys can help you out big time and get you through the frustrating parts.
Yep.
All right, you're up, Asia.
on my mark
Get set and go.
and go.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
My
Like
go.
I like to mess you up later when you
I'll
edit.
mess you up later.
So I officially
You're 10
have
seconds
God
in.
of War in my household. Very excited about that. Have not started playing it yet. But I've seen my fiance play quite a bit of it so far, and I'm a little jealous because I want time
Don't
on
watch.
the. I know.
Spoilers.
It's total spoilers.
Yeah.
It really is. And I'm like watching it. I'm like, and then obviously now he's like taking over the TV, and I can't play anything.
There's no
So I
stopping
haven't.
him.
I haven't played a lot this week, honestly. I did try out a little bit of Cool Painter on actually last Tuesday. I think it's going to be a little harder than I originally thought it was going to be.
Why is that?
I'm not fully like I don't know exactly how to do all the controls yet and everything, and it's obviously easier to just paint in real life.
Yeah.
So there's, I think the fire, I discovered that you can do like fire and I got my sparkles, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
See?
right? Yeah.
Nice.
No, I was just playing around with it. I've seen a ton of awesome things on Reddit that people have done, though.
Unbelievable.
Really?
Unbelievable
Yeah.
things. And I'm like, how the hell can I get there? Like, that's where I want to be, and that's what I need to do. So I'm definitely going to end up spending a ton of time in this game. And eventually do a live stream for you guys. I promise it'll happen. But let me get used to the game first and figure out how to do it.
Stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple of things. One, the great thing about Cool Painter, is that it took me about an hour and a half to acclimate to the controls. Right?
Did it? Yeah. And
one move control, and the
it's
whole time
one.
I wish I had another move control in the other hand with like a palette or the menu or something where I could always
Right.
just look at that and go, oh, that's what I want.
Okay.
You know?
Or I can do like colors on this side while painting
Yeah.
on this side or whatever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but instead, what's happening is that you're bringing up menus over here, and
Okay.
there's even like a you hit the move button, and sometimes that'll switch you between different settings. But if you don't know what you're doing, sometimes it's like, wait, how in the hell do I just get back to painting? Like, it feels very
when it goes to like the grab,
Right.
you can grab it really easily. Yeah.
right, and so it's like you
Yep.
should just be able to hit the move button and go back to the paintbrush. But sometimes you have to hit the move button, and then you have to hit to bring up the menu, and then click
Like,
the
hey, how do
paintbrush.
I get over here? Yeah.
Right, and so like it's unneedlessly complicated, but it's
But it's going to be worth it once actually figuring out how to do
Right.
all of it.
when
It's going to
second
be
nature
fantastic.
is going to be fantastic.
And I
even
know that,
better.
yeah.
What's better about this than real paints is that paint and canvas are expensive.
Expensive as
You pay
hell.
$20
Oh my
one
God.
time, and you have an endless space and an endless canvas and endless amounts of
Mm-hmm.
paint. And I'm like, this is awesome. And
Go check out Reddit and see what they've been doing. I
crazy,
mean,
yeah.
that'll inspire you to get the game alone.
I wonder if it would be
definitely
challenging.
should be.
Definite should we?
Like
Absolutely.
for you being a painter and then like using the move controller and trying to paint in VR, I found the drums to be impossible on like, what was it, Guitar Hero Rock Band, whatever they did with the drums, whatever the fucking, because playing real drums, then trying to do the Simon Says thing.
The thing
I
I made on Cool
you know what I mean?
Painter
And it
is
made it-
total crap.
Yeah, it made it
Total
challenging.
crap.
I wonder if it'd be the same.
Brian's Island was 20 times better than what I did.
well, I'm also an artist by trade, though. Don't forget that. Mama Cat.
Digital artist, Michelle.
No, I went to fucking art school, man. I've done painting, I've done sculpting, I've done everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's someone who paints like I paint every week.
Okay.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah, but I do VR every week. No,
Very
but
true.
definitely, it's incredible, and I think that it's weird because like I mean I play guitar,
Yep.
and just like in Guitar Hero, you know, it's like playing Guitar Hero isn't like playing guitar.
No.
It's you're clicking a switch up and down,
Yeah.
and you're pushing buttons over here.
Yeah.
And I mean this
It
is
has
sort of
nothing
kind
to
of
do.
similar because you're just
Because you have the
fast
same
movement.
hand.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
But
But yeah, you have to relearn how to do everything in these
different.
games.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I did a 3-hour live stream. Half of it was me learning the controls.
Oh, this was also kind of interesting. I ended up, I don't know why, the entire time using my right hand, and I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed? Just kidding.
I was like, oh god, you have
Grinder.
to be kidding about that, yeah.
I know what Grinder is.
Oh God. All right, I guess that pretty much takes care of should we or shouldn't we?
Yep. Should we?
A bunch of great news this week, though. We got the news that Star Trek Bridge Crew is getting a DLC update. What did anyone
Next
else think?
generation stuff.
I thought this game was dead.
Yeah.
So happy it's not.
Yep.
Bridge Crew is a fantastic multiplayer game if you're a fan of Star Trek or you're just like hanging out with your friends and doing wacky stuff. May 22nd, it's getting the Star Trek Next Generation update. Now, I mean, this is even better than it sounds, right? Because they're adding 2 new ongoing missions, and that features the Romulans
Yep.
and everyone's favorite,
Yeah.
the Borg.
The Borg.
And Des was telling me a little bit more about this because I didn't read the full article. I'm reading. Des was saying that the way it works with the Borg in the ongoing missions is that when the Borg show up, you don't have the capabilities to defend yourself or to attack them. So you have to like basically flee.
Yeah.
And while the Borg ship is chasing you, you're basically like trying to like upgrade your weapons and like discover these things that'll like help you fight back as they're rapidly
you.
approaching.
Jeez.
So it's
That's
like
stressful.
Super. Well, I mean, the Borg has always been like super
Yeah,
stressful.
yeah.
I'm very, very excited for this. The next generation, by far, by far. I mean, like I could have done without all of the other the other Star Trek series. By far, Next Generation was the best.
All our YouTube friends were live last night.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw you even posted a comment.
I did.
You wrote DLC exclamation point.
Yeah, I was excited.
I was like, that was insightful.
I signed on and I got so excited.
Yeah. Dave Station, Seraphim, and Lewis Knight, and then JD at the last moment popped in, and they went on quite an adventure together.
They did. Indeed.
So, and then the last thing about this update is that you also get to play as a Soong type android. You guys know that's Data, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Data.
Or his brother.
He had a brother. What was the brother?
His brother was like evil Data.
Was he only in like an episode or two?
He was in a bunch of episodes.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and
I'd have to see it again.
And although I've seen every single episode of Next Generation probably 3 or 4 times,
yeah,
I'm like totally blanking on his name, and there are people screaming it right now.
You know,
they can't yell it through the computer.
Hold on. Wait, I'm listening. Shh, I can hear them. Say it one more time. Yell it really loud.
Evil.
Yell it really loud.
Google it.
Yeah.
Do.
Hurry up. What is it? Is it Evil Data?
I don't know. I can't hear. There's like a TV between us.
Oh.
I don't know.
Dude,
I'm gonna be so pissed at myself. Lore.
What's
Fuck,
his name?
His name's Lore.
Lore.
Lore?
Lore.
Lore?
Yes.
Lore.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh.
What kind of Star Trek fan am I? Apparently a bad one.
Everything gets edited out.
Remember when Jean-Luc became a Borg?
I do.
Yeah. It's tragic.
Yes. Resistance is futile. All right. Also, other great updates. The Arc Park update finally arrived. For better or for worse, it is slightly better. The graphics, it's so interesting because they were like, we're going to improve the graphics. And I was like, yeah, we'll see about that. They did. They did.
Yeah.
For some parts of the game.
For some parts of the game.
It's like the graphics are like, they definitely bumped the resolution up quite a bit.
Right.
And the immersion factor feels way better. It's not just like these, it doesn't feel like just 2D
Background.
static screens anymore.
Yep.
It feels like you're almost kind of there now.
Okay.
And then you jump into like the part where you craft and you do like the dinosaur breeding.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm like, oh god, these graphics are just as bad as they always were. And so I was like, they didn't.
Just bits and pieces of the game they updated.
Yeah, I don't know if it's every
works.
environment except for the dinosaur breeding part, but it was just really jarring going from one to the other, being like, oh, this is how it used to look and this is how it looks now. I'm like, now it's acceptable. It never was.
Oh right, this is how it was.
Yeah, and the locomotion, the full locomotion patch is also part of this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, unless you're using a DualShock 4, don't even bother, because the move controllers. You have to walk with this controller and turn with this controller.
Okay.
No, that's not right. That's how most games work.
Yeah.
Walk and then turn.
Yeah.
Right.
This one is walk,
Yeah.
turn right, turn left.
Oh.
So you can't walk and turn left at the same time because you only have one thumb. It's
Wow. Well, the next patch will fix
awkward.
It's very strange, and it's only click turning. There's no smooth turning. So I mean, fucking get your shit together, guys.
that. Almost got it.
Almost got it, and then finally,
Getting close.
we got an announcement of a new game called Detached that's coming very soon, July 5th. And if you go over in Steam and check out the reviews on this game, it's pretty positive. Single player, zero gravity adventure. These guys are saying this is not for the weak of stomach. You know, if you're not comfortable in VR, don't play this game basically because
Des will not be reviewing
you're
it.
going to be doing it's zero gravity, you know, through 360, all sorts of
It's pretty
movements.
neat.
Yeah.
They talk about like simulating free falling. They talk about rapid acceleration.
Yep.
All these different things that would make any VR player like maybe a little bit woozy.
Right.
Remember they had to give that warning for the first Prey on Xbox because you had those gravity gun shoes or whatever, you could walk like on the walls and stuff, so it like kind of made people like, ooh. Do you remember that?
Probably, yeah.
No, you didn't play that?
I don't know.
So this would probably be sick.
Does anybody else want Portal in VR?
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Oh.
I want to get sick real
Right?
fast.
You want to get sick.
I do. I
Yeah.
do, because it doesn't make me sick. Like this game, Detached, isn't going to make me like motion sick.
Yeah.
But it's going to make me feel like, just like Ultra Wings made me feel like I was flying, or Windlands made me feel like I was jumping,
Yeah,
like,
that
you know, swinging on
sensation.
bungee cords.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love that sensation.
Yeah, that's what you play it for.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
All right. Also, final notice, since we didn't have a PSVR this week, I got to announce the winner of the Pixel Gear giveaway.
Who won?
And it is our friend MF Darkhaven from Mexico.
Hey, congratulations.
We had an interesting conversation last night through the YouTube Messenger.
Yeah.
And
You utilized that YouTube Messenger, huh?
I'm gonna guess English not his first language.
Okay.
But I got his address, so I am sending it to you. And nope, Des is gonna send it to you because that would require me to leave the house.
There you go.
So congratulations to MF Darkhaven. Thank you for watching and thank you for entering the contest. It's the very first comment he ever left.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you won.
Nice.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Nicely played.
That pretty much wraps up the wrap-up, don't you think?
That wraps up the wrap up.
Confirmed.
It just doesn't. It's not the same.
Confirmed.
If you say it
Confirmed.
First.
All right.
Confirmed.
Yeah, wrapped.
Cool. Well, then make sure you...
Yep.
I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, this is Michelle. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the best 20 minutes of your week.
PSVR Theater.
It's really never 20 minutes. It's like way longer
Oh, it's
than
like
that.
36.
Yeah.
36.
36.
I'd say about, it seems average. 36, right?
goddamn minutes.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Doom's birthday.
It is.
It is.
Make sure you go say happy birthday to Dr. Doom.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday! Sparkles!
I said go say it,
Confetti.
not-
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go over.
Go ahead. One more time.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Doom's birthday. You should go say happy birthday to him.
Confetti.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday, Doom. This is episode 112 of the Midnight Gamescast.
How old
We're
is it?
so
Fuck,
awkward.
it's the weekly wrap up. One more time. Here we
We're
go.
so awkward.
We are so awkward.